Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Most of the time I try not to sin, but Shaitan is making me to do so every time by my eyes and imagination. Whenever I try to imagine something good about our Rasulullah or Awliyaullah, it is only taking me to dirty stages in my imagination. What do you suggest I do to avoid this?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You're going through some stages in your journey. That may happen because the more that you are journeying in the way of Allah, the more the shaitans are going to go crazy. You take one step in the way of Allah, 70 shaitans will be in front of you. Don't think you're going to be in the way of Allah and everything is going to be so easy and clear. Never it has been, never it will be. This is what is called the Jihadul Akbar, the biggest struggle, the greatest struggle. Now you're going to struggle against your nafs, against the shaitan, against the dunya and your hawa. How are you going to fight against shaitan? This is, like I said, this is a stage, a phase you have to go through. If you don't have a shaykh, find a shaykh. Take his advice, be in consultation with him, ask for his prayers, be in the jama'at. Slowly these things, it will change. Slowly these wrong things that is coming to you, it will weaken. It's important now, this what you're going through, we may speak more personally later if you like, but then there are other things that you need to do. Not necessary for you to try to imagine the Prophet ﷺ, his actions, or the awliyaullah. Move away from that way. And there are other things that you need to do. If the enemy is coming to you from this side, you must take, and that is your weak side, then you need to put something there and you need to come to the enemy from another side. If you're weak and you're open, you cannot confront the enemy directly like that. So there are other things that you need to do. You need to get the prayers of a Holy One and you need to be in consultation with him. Then all those things will slowly leave you alone. Otherwise, it may damage you. I know some people, Shaykh Effendi has said, this woman, she is getting attacked by all the other ones. Shaykh Effendi look at her and saying to her, what zikr that you are doing? She says, oh, I do a lot of zikr. I do a lot of the names of Allah. And I recite 100 times a day, Ayatul Kursi. Shaykh Effendi says, okay. Who gave you that wazifa? Who gave you that zikr? I says, no, I just do it by myself. I like to do it. Shaykh Effendi says, don't do that. Stop it. I'm going to give you another thing to do. That woman was stubborn. She says, no, why I have to stop? You're telling me to stop to make a zikr? To stop calling the names of Allah? Shaykh Effendi went on. He's very patient to explain. It's like you are holding like a very heavy sword. You're aiming it over there, but the shaitan is coming from your back. You're aiming, trying to cut over here, but shaitan is over there. And you end up, because you don't know how to use that, you end up cutting yourself. Because the names of Allah especially, it's not something that people should take lightly. If you don't have the permission, there are certain names that even the sheikhs, they stay away from, that they don't make the zikr of. Who's going to listen these days? So there are so many other situations there. I suggest that you find someone, ask that someone to pray for you, and slowly he can give you some counsel, some words of suggestion, advice, and it will be easier that time. This is nothing. Inshallah, may it be easy for you. Assalamu alaikum. Give the